Hello, everyone, and welcome. In this presentation, I will be walking you through the service description document, or SDD, for the IT support, infrastructure, and DevOps team. This document is an essential guide for every new and existing team member. It explains who we are, what we do, and the process we follow to ensure a smooth operations across the organization. The IT support and infrastructure team plays a critical role in our organization. We are responsible for the maintenance, repair, installation, and purchase of all IT infrastructure. Beyond that, we provide help desk support for both staff and clients, whether it's on site or remotely. In simple terms, if it concerns technology in this organization, this is the team that makes sure everything runs seamlessly. Here is a quick look. The service owner, Samuel Clay, that's the team lead, and the business priority set to maximum. All approval goes through by the CTO. And the department responsible is the infrastructure and DevOps team. You can, if you need to reach us, you can always use our team email at infrastructure@bincom.net. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this in the first place? There are four main reasons. First, it provides a working template for team members. Second, it helps everyone clearly understand their responsibilities. Third, it serves as a record of work done, so nothing gets lost. And lastly, it helps us track progress and monitor tasks assigned to each member. In short, the SDD both our playbook and rather the SDD is both our playbook and our accountability tracker. Stakeholder who is responsible or involved. In terms of stakeholder, several groups are directly involved in our work. The IT support, infrastructure, and DevOps team is, of course, at the center, but our work also impacts and supports staff across the organization, as well as clients who rely on our systems and services. We also have mentors who guide and review our processes, ensuring we stay aligned with best practices and company goals. High-level overview of our processes. We actively involved in Bincom Academy, where we train new members through the infrastructure beginner class. For IT support, we provide virtual and physical support. We also handle cloud infrastructure management, DevOps practices, and outsourcing services. Additionally, we manage email onboarding for new members and handle client-specific tasks such as network and security management. In summary, our process list covers everything from training to direct IT support, cloud, DevOps, and outsource operation. To join the infrastructure team, there is a clear entry pathway. New member must first complete the Bincom Academy class and also finish the CompTIA A+ Part 1 and Part 2. This will give you a foundational skill in computer engineering. In addition, for members working on outsourced service, the infrastructure outsourcing class is mandatory. We also place strong emphasis on continuous learning. Every team member is expected to complete 20 hours of personal development monthly. This can include certifications. This can include training, or including AWS certified developer associates, AWS certified solution architects, and AWS certified 6 ops administrator associate level. To see the personal development document, this is the link to the personal development document. And in the personal development document, what is expected of you to do in the first month, second month, third month, and 4 to 6 months are all stated in the 20 hours personal development document. One of our key responsibilities is virtual support. Here, the team provides a wide range of technical support service, including monitoring, maintaining, and managing server, storages, and network. We also address security concerns, recommend privacy safeguard, and resolve issues remotely using virtual support platform. Importantly, we don't just fix problems, we also assess IT processes and make recommendations for improvement, ensuring systems remain efficient and secure. Next is physical support. Here, the team assists with troubleshooting hardware and software issues in person. We work to identify the root cause of problem and provide hands-on solutions. Physical support often involves working directly with equipment or handling customer support issues face-to-face. This role is crucial because some issues simply can't be resolved remotely, and our ability to respond on-site ensures business continuity. Now, let's talk about cloud infrastructure management. Our infrastructure team manages the hardware, software, and network resources that make up our cloud environment. This includes provisioning and scaling resources, monitoring performance, troubleshooting issues, ensuring security and compliance, and managing cost. We primarily use tools such as the Azure Cloud, Azure Portal, AWS Management Console, and GCP, that is Google Cloud Platform Console, to handle this responsibility. Cloud management is at the core of how we deliver scalable and reliable services. Another critical part of our work is DevOps. DevOps combines software development and IT operation, aiming to improve the speed, quality, and reliability of software delivery. Our focus is on collaboration, automations, and continuous improvement. Automation is especially key, from testing and deployment to infrastructure provisioning and system management. By automating processes, we deliver updates faster, reduce errors, and ensure consistent results. This approach helps us bridge the gap between developers and operations and ultimately benefit our clients and users. outsource it. Next, we have outsourcing services. This means our team handle IT-related requests from external organizations or individuals. Tasks under this category can include software development, data management, network and security administrations, and technical support. Essentially, we extend our expertise beyond our own organization to support third parties, ensuring they also benefit from professional IT services. Process list for the team to follow a life cycle approach. Our process list follows a life cycle approaches. This life cycle includes infrastructure setup and management, the management process itself, testing and deployment, and finally, ongoing maintenance. Each of these stages is clearly documented and structured to ensure consistency, accountability, and high service quality. Now, process description. Let's look deeper into the infrastructure we manage. This includes laptop, printer, server, and network. For laptop and printer, the infrastructure team directly handles repair, maintenance, and purchase. Servers are jointly managed by our team and cloud providers such as Azure, AWS, GCP, or VPS hosts. And for network, we work closely with internet service providers to ensure reliable connectivity. A key principle here is that all infrastructure must be sourced from trusted vendors only, ensuring quality and long-term reliability. Management processes. Each type of infrastructure comes with specific knowledge requirements. For laptop skill in system repair and maintenance are needed. For printer, knowledge of repair and management applies. For server, we require a deep understanding of both Linux and Windows operating system, DNS, email, and domain configurations and troubleshooting. We also require expertise in AWS tools such as EC2, S3, VPC, IAM, and Route 53, as well as Google Cloud Service like Compute Engine, load balancing, and database. Finally, for networking, we must know router, firewall, VPN setup. This wide range of expertise ensure the team can handle any infrastructure challenges that arises. When it comes to physical infrastructure management, we follow a structured process. First, we check if the power supply is functioning properly. If power isn't the issue, we disconnect all peripheral and test the device again. Next, we open up the device to make sure all internal connections are secure. If any component is faulty, we replace it, and if the issue persists, we escalate by contacting the vendor. This clear step-by-step approaches ensure that problems are resolved efficiently while also minimizing downtime. For remote infrastructure, the process looks a little bit different. Before making any modification, we always create a backup. If needed, we reach out to service provider support team. We also conduct research to troubleshoot using available documentation and community resources. Strong knowledge of both Linux and Windows operating system is essential here. And if these issues cannot be resolved, it must be escalated to a senior colleague. This ensures that no problem goes unchecked and every issue is handled at the right level. For network management, for network-related issue, our process starts with confirming that the issues isn't from our end. We do this by restarting router and reconnecting access point cable. If the issue persists, we promptly escalate to the internet service provider for resolution. This quick diagnostic flow helps us save time, ensuring both internal staff and clients stay connected with minimal interruption. Testing and deployment. Testing and deployment are critical steps in our life cycle. Before moving any changes to a live server, all testing is first done locally or in a controlled test environment. Every test must be documented to provide a clear record of what we checked, what passed, and what failed. This discipline reduces error, prevents downtime, and ensures smooth deployment to live systems. Maintenance is not a one-time task, it's a continual process. We carry out periodic system maintenance across all infrastructure, both new and old. For server, this includes regularly checking logs to identify potential issues before they escalate. By treating maintenance as a continuous responsibility, we safeguard system reliability and extend the life of our infrastructure. The next phase is tools. To carry out our responsibility effectively, the team uses a variety of tools and knowledge areas. This includes basic physical tools like your screwdriver and technical expertise in Linux and Windows operating system. We rely heavily on troubleshooting skill, knowledge of networking, familiarity with cloud platforms like AWS, GCP, Azure. We also maintain a disaster recovery plan, and increasingly, we work with containerization technology such as Docker. These tools and skills collectively empower us to handle a wide range of IT challenges. Additional information, including our compulsory daily activities. Now, let's look at our compulsory daily activities. The first is knowledge development. Knowledge development is a knowledge development platform created by Bincom ICT solution for both staff and wider society. It usually starts at 9 a.m. every day except Monday. Second is a personal development, also called the 20 hours. Each team member dedicated at least 20 hours per month to structured learning, usually an hour per day. Third, we have tech update weekly. Every member is expected to post valuable and up-to-date tech news in the Bincom Tech Network Slack group. And finally, we have daily stand-ups, which are compulsory. This happens twice a day at 9:45 a.m. West African time, and again at 5 p.m. West African time, and for Monday to Thursday, and 4:45 p.m. West African time for every Fridays. Together, these activities ensures continuous growth, awareness, and accountabilities. The links to the stand-up remain the same on GC, showing here. And here is a team worksheet. To help us stay organized, we use a team worksheet. These documents guide collaborations, help us assign and track tasks, and ensure transparency across the team. Our onboarding process. Now let's walk through our onboarding process for new staff. First step, we provide reliable internet access so the staff members can immediately connect and begin work. The second step, we create an official Gmail account for example, the staff name .bincom at gmail.com with a recovery email set to infrastructureteam.bincom@gmail.com. Step 3, we add the staff to their respective team mailing list so they can send and receive relevant communication, and we configure their email signature. Step 4, for location-based rule, we make sure that city-specific email are set to forward to the right address. For example, Bincom Dev Center, Oxford at bincom.net forward to Bincom Global at bincom.net. And finally, location-based project assistants are set up with the correct city-based team email, so communication is properly streamlined. Now, onboarding process. Okay, all right, we have onboarding process here. So, onboarding process equally important. When a staff member leaves, first, all company gadgets in their possession must be returned. Second, they must hand over all office documents to their team lead or successor. And third, they are required to surrender the password to their official Gmail account. Alternatively, we can use the recovery email to reset assets and change the password. This structure process ensures that company asset, accounts, and data remains secure at all times. Onboarding process for PMO members. For PMO members, onboarding looks slightly different. There are 3 distinct PMO teams: PMO Bincom ICT, PMO Bincom Dev Center, and we have PMO Bincom Global. For PMO Bincom ICT, the main email address is pmo@bincom.net. Only a maximum of 2 people, usually the team lead, have access. Other members are given city-based accounts, such as PMO Bincom ICT Ibadan.net. And all these city email forward to the main PMO email. And for PMO Bincom Dev Center, the main email is bincomdevcenter@bincom.net. Again, with limited access. The member responsibility for Bincom Academy also has access here. city-based address like PMO, Bincom Dev Center, Yaba at bincom.net forward to the main accounts. And finally, for Bincom Global, the main address is Bincom, PMO Bincom Global at bincom.net. A maximum of 2 people access this account also. Usually the team lead, other members get city-based accounts such as PMO, Bincom Global, London at bincom.net. Again, this all forwarded to the main Bincom Global account. Community events we host as a team. Our team hosts a community event to share knowledge and network with others. We have the infrastructure meetup, which takes place quarterly. Each event requires a minimum of 20 external participants, and every team member is expected to invite from their own cycle to help us reach this goal. We also host a cloud meetup, cloud hosting meetup, also quarterly with the same participation requirement. This event helps us showcase our expertise, learn from the community, and build strong professional network. The SDD to community event is linked here, and the video also here. This is the tech community the team manages. Our team manages tech communities, and one of such is the Bincom Software Engineering Club. It's on WhatsApp, and also we have a new one now, DevOps channels on Bincom Tech Network. The community moderation guides document is in this link, and you can click it to read more. What are the AI tools that we use? Some of the AI tools we use to boost our productivity includes Gemini, ChatGPT, Blackbox AI, and Continue.dev, and we also use Codepilots in our VS Code. These are some of the frequently asked questions. Let's look at them. How do I SSH into the server? You will need an SSH client such as PuTTY or Bitwise for Windows users. Linux terminal or Mac OS machine. How do I upload files to server? You use FTP or SCP for faster upload. We recommend zipping or compressing or archiving your files first before uploading them. So if you zip it before you upload them, after uploading them, you cannot zip it. My laptop keeps shutting down even after cleaning the heatsink. As a techie, you check if all components are properly connected. The issue may also be failing RAM or drive processor paste. Question 4. The internet isn't working. You check the cable to the router and ensures that everything is properly connected. And if the problem still exists after all your connections are properly okay, then you reach out to internet service provider. More on the frequently asked questions. My website is not loading on the browser. On the browser, you check your server configuration, DNS record, and also check logs for error. If a website shows bandwidth exceeded, you log into cPanel and review the statistics and block the IP address consuming too much space. How do I refill a printer? Open the printer. Sorry. Okay, you open the printer ink jack and at the back of the printer or by the side, and you carefully lift the old ink jack and remove it and replace with another in the same manner as the old one. You can also look out for videos on how to do this on YouTube. If your Wi-Fi connected but no internet access, you restart your access point. Remove the cable from the router and plug again. If the problem persists, you have the need to upgrade your firmware. So in addition to this, we include links and descriptions to all related documents as pertaining to this SDD. Documentation for maintenance, documentation on migration from AWS to GCP, server my process, documentation on AWS to GCP storage, unable to send mail via Outlook. So these are some of the documentations that you can click. There are few recommendations for the future. This is for 2019. Service implementation reports for 2019. Report of infrastructure team, general 2022 and 2024. Continual maintenance of infrastructure, and then we continue monitoring of infrastructure services and servers and website. IT support for staff and client, and continuous effective outsourced operations, and continuous personal development. So we have come to the end of the infrastructure team SDD. The IT supports infrastructure and DevOps service description document is more than just a manual. It is a roadmap for how our team operates, learns, and delivers value to the organizations and to clients. For new member, this document is your guide. For existing member, it is your reference point. And for the organization, it is a proof of our structure, accountability, and commitment to excellence. Thank you for taking your time to watch this walkthrough. If you have questions, please reach out to the infrastructure team via infrastructure@bincom.net. We look forward to working with you and building together. Thank you very much.